We're at La Sportiva UK, and today we will be looking at their mountaineering collection. We're not going to be going deep dive into the features, but what we are going to try to do is marry up what each shoe, what each boot is capable of, and what you might want to use it for. We'll be starting on the left here and moving further right, getting increasingly technical as we go through. And to begin with, we're going to be focusing on the Aequilibrium. Now, the Aequilibrium piqued our interest when it was released last year because it seemed to do something quite novel and quite unique. So it's a mountaineering boot, but one of a very modern kind, which is designed also with hiking in mind. It's extremely comfortable. It's got nice soft uppers and a gently curved rocker, so it feels very, very natural whilst you're walking in it. But it also securely fits a C1 and C2 crampon, making it suitable for your winter mountaineering as well. Now, the cool thing about the Aequilibrium is that it's suitable for year-round use, unlike some of the models that we'll go through later, which are more winter-oriented. This is a shoe that I could foresee you doing Tower Ridge on Ben Nevis in both summer and then in winter. It really is a fantastic all-arounder. Were there to be a catch, it's simply that it is designed with that blend of mountaineering and hiking in mind. And that rocker and the slight flex that it has means that if you're looking to front point a lot, you may wish to look further up the range. This brings us nicely on to the Trango Tower. Now, when you pick this up, you can immediately feel it's got a little bit more weight to it, but a lot more support. The Trango Tower is infinitely more appropriate if you're looking to front point more frequently throughout the day. It's still got that rocker, so it's nice and comfortable on the approach, but when you actually get to the crag, you can climb that bit more technically than you would with something like the Aequilibrium. So whilst the Trango Tower would still be suitable for something like Tower Ridge, you could also go on to climb more technical mixed or ice ground, where you're looking to stand on your front points more throughout the day. This is a boot that will provide that support for your foot. So it's light, but also really supportive. But if you're looking for that next level of support, that's when you'd move on to something like the Nepal. The Nepal Cube is a pretty legendary boot. You'll see these on the feet of a great many people whilst you're climbing in both Scottish winter and in the Alps. And the reason for this is because they are an absolute workhorse and a technical machine. They're built to last with this absolutely indestructible and bomb-proof rubber rand that surrounds the boot. It's a step up in terms of the level of support it provides, and it can fit a C3 crampon, which is the most secure fit available. It's also insulated, so is a significant step up in terms of the warmth compared to the likes of the Trango and the Aequilibrium, although it does share that same Gore-Tex waterproof lining, which means your feet will not only be warm, but dry, which, if you climb in Scottish winter, is a blessing. The three boots we've featured so far are all brilliant all-rounders, taking you from everything from hiking through to hard winter climbing. And at this point, with the G-Tech, which is out for autumn-winter 23, things get a little more specialist. From the moment you pick this up, you realize you have got something special in your hands, not least because of how lightweight it is, but also because it does a lot of the things that you need it to. It's got that same level of protection. It's got this incredible gaiter system. It's designed with the very pinnacle of technical use in mind. And this is something I'd foresee for people climbing at the very top end of that Scottish winter spectrum, or those people who are looking to go fast and light in the Alps. Perhaps the most remarkable thing is that despite it being lightweight, it's still fully featured. It's still got that rand, it's got further TPU protection on the sides, and also it's got a proper sole. The gaiter helps keep water and debris out, whilst at the same time providing additional insulation, helping to keep your foot warm. When it comes to the lacing, it features the BOA system throughout the forefoot and the ankle, which help to keep your foot securely in place, something you definitely need whilst technically climbing. However, the thing that I like about the G-Tech is that on the inside, it also features a strap throughout the shin, which can be cranked up when you're climbing or loosened when you're on the approach. And on the note of the approach, it's also got that same rocker, which means that it will be comfortable for those long Scottish winter trudges. However, if you're looking to go higher up the mountain or you get cold feet, that is where the G Summit comes in. This is potentially a little bit less specialist than the likes of the G-Tech. These could be used in the depths of Scottish winter, on an alpine north face, or for greater range mountaineering. But the key with the G-Summit is that it provides that technical level of performance. So the source of the G-Summit's magic and its warmth lies within its double boot system. This modular system allows you to not only adapt the level of warmth, but also the fit of the boot. It comes with a liner bootie, which you can use for added warmth, but also comes with a footbed as well, which you can remove. Therefore, there's the option of adjusting volume and warmth within the framework provided. So if you want warmth, use the footbed. If you want more warmth, use the bootie. The benefit of the BOA lacing system is that you can make micro adjustments wearing gloves. There's no need to undo that gaiter and faff with laces. It's all there and easy to adjust on the outside of the boot. So throughout the collection, there is something for everyone, irrespective of whether or not you're hiking or greater range mountaineering or doing anything in between. The key is to match the boot with your intended activity.